This amendment relates to probably one of the most problematic aspects of the bill as a whole, an aspect which we didn't have an opportunity to discuss at the Joint Oireachtas Committee because it was added in subsequently, and one which indeed I think gives the lie to a lot of the narrative on just transition and bringing people with us and minding families and caring about rural Ireland and everything else. Because this clause in section 4 that I'm seeking to amend is the limitation of liability. If we talk about get-out cards, this is probably one of the widest and most dangerous loopholes I've ever seen inserted into a bill. The limitation of liability, I think it's really important to read out what this clause, which has been added by the government to the bill, says. It says, "For the avoidance of doubt, no remedy or relief by way of damages or compensation is available with respect to or arising out of any failure of whatever kind to comply with any provision of this Act or any obligation or duty created thereunder." So what they're saying is they're not liable if they don't do what's in this bill, and not just a failure of any kind, not failure because though you made even best reasonable efforts, even that weak language we discussed earlier, a failure of any kind to comply with any provision of this Act or any of the obligations or duties created thereunder. It is a great washing of the hands of responsibility and accountability. And its existence is notably at odds with when we had a citizen assembly on climate. One of their key concerns was the justiciability, the accountability. And what you're saying there is, for citizens in Ireland, and not just citizens, for people in Ireland, you will not get any damages or compensation if we choose not to deliver on the climate plan, not to deliver on our sectoral targets, not to deliver on anything else. There'll be no compensation or damages for you. And when we had people out marching and talking to the people on Micah and on Radon and all of those we've had in the past, let's be clear, this washes the hands on any of those whose ground is flooded due to policy choices that the government chooses to make. Of whatever kind, for whatever reasons, not even because they're making hard choices. This isn't even, a caveat of having made best reasonable efforts. This is literally saying a failure of whatever kind.